Well, I won't go into the details of my conversations with President-elect Trump. As I've said before, they are cordial. Uh, at times, they've been fairly lengthy and they've been substantive. Uh, I can't tell you how convincing I've been. I think you'd have to ask him. And I think a lot of his views are going to be shaped by his advisors, the people around him, which is why it's important to pay attention to these confirmation hearings. I can tell you that, and this is something I have told him, that this is a job of such magnitude that you can't do it by yourself. You are enormously reliant on a team. The president-elect will have his own policy. The ambassador or the candidate for the ambassadorship obviously has very different views than I do. I don't want to. I don't want to project today what could end up happening, but obviously it's a volatile environment. What we've seen in the past is when sudden unilateral moves are made that speak to some of the core issues and sensitivities of either side, that can be explosive. Pay attention to this because this is volatile stuff. People feel deeply and passionately about this, and as I've said, I think many times, the actions that we take have enormous consequences and ramifications. We're the biggest kid on the block. But if you're going to make big shifts in policy, just make sure you've thought it through and understand that there are going to be consequences and actions typically create reactions, and so you want to be intentional about it. You don't want to do things off the cuff when it comes to an issue this volatile. Chelsea Manning has served a tough prison sentence. It made sense to commute and not pardon her sentence. And I feel very comfortable that justice has been served and that a message has still been sent. I think it's important just to remember that the reason sanctions have been put in place against Russia has to do with their actions in Ukraine. And it is important for the United States to stand up for the basic principle that big countries don't go around and invade and bully smaller countries. I believe in this country. I believe in the American people. I believe that people are more good than bad. I believe tragic things happen. I think there's evil in the world. But I think that at the end of the day, if we work hard and if we're true to those things in us that feel true and feel right, that the world gets a little better each time. That's what this presidency has tried to be about. And I see that in the young people I've worked with. I couldn't be prouder of them. And so this is not just a matter of no drama Obama. This is what I really believe. It is true that behind closed doors I curse more than I do publicly. And sometimes I get mad and frustrated like everybody else does. But at my core, I think we're going to be okay. We just have to fight for it. We have to work for it and not take it for granted. And I know that you will help us do that. Thank you very much, Press Corps. Good luck.